Certainly, coronavirus has consumed all of 2020, and as students get ready to head back to class for fall, a lot of caution signs out there about keeping them safe. Recently, the United States Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos came to Ohio to talk about the importance of empowering school systems to make the right decisions for their respective districts, but also about the importance of empowering parents to make the right educational decisions for their students year-round.
But it's expected to look different from community to community, and that's okay. But if everyone starts with the goal of fully reopening for in-person classes this fall, and if the situation requires it or a family requires it, providing a fully functioning and robust remote and distance learning plan for students and teachers who need it.
And part of that need comes in the form of federal CARES Act funding to help school budgets across the country hurt by coronavirus.
To make sure that these dollars that are needed right now, some schools may simply not survive the pandemic, like some businesses haven't. There needs to be clarity at the federal level that those dollars are for the students and where the students are.
In order for students to be able to continue to attend schools that their families have chosen and have been negatively impacted by the shutdown and all of the ramifications of the pandemic, those funds need to flow in the form of scholarships to students.
And in June, the U.S. Supreme Court decided that states providing funding to private schools must also include religious schools.
States no longer have excuses to dwell on the adjective that comes before school: public, private, charter, faith-based, virtual. Now they must do what's right for all students. The days of discriminating against students who want to pursue a faith-based education are over.
Frankly, it's a complex machine. It doesn't need to be that complex if the money would simply follow the child, as the Secretary talked about.
I like to think about it in terms of a backpack, that a child has a backpack that has the funds for his or her education, contained therein, and he or she can take that backpack of funds to whatever education setting is going to be the right one for them.
Getting kids the best education possible, regardless of their zip code, regardless of their income level, regardless of their race or any of these other factors, is one of our highest priorities as a state and as a nation. And whether that's in public schools, in private schools, giving parents the options necessary is just such an important piece of that.
And as always, for the very latest on coronavirus-related legislation being passed by the Ohio Senate, make sure you tune into our social media channels. That's at Ohio Senate GOP. On the web, it's ohiosenate.gov/Republicans. From Columbus, for the Ohio Senate, I'm John Fording.